Hey, what is up, you Rainbow Royalty? I'm Miss Explains, and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about the split attraction model, and that's abbreviated as SAM. So basically what the split attraction model is it basically splits sexual orientation and romantic orientation into two separate boxes. So for example, if somebody says that they're a homosexual, then you would just assume that they're both sexually and romantically attracted to the same sex. But that's not always the case, and that's why there's a split attraction model to separate them. So for example, for me, I identify as asexual, but I am biromantic. So it separates the sexuality and the romantic orientation into two separate boxes. But it's generally used by asexual people to help better describe their identity, as some asexual people can feel romantic attraction and some aromantic people can feel sexual attraction. Now, when somebody's sexual and romantic orientations don't match up, it's actually known as varioriented. And this is also known as crossoriented, which tells you that somebody's romantic and sexual identities are not the same. Keep in mind that some people don't use this model. So some people don't have distinct terms for their romantic orientation or their sexual orientation, and they might just not have a label for it for how they feel. And the opposite of this is perioriented, when both your romantic and sexual identities match up and are the same. And I want to say that for this, the only exception is when someone is aro-ace, which means aromantic and asexual, because it's used to help describe their identity better, because if you just say you're asexual, people may assume that you may like people romantically, and the same for if you're aromantic, some people might think you might like people sexually, so they just have the term aro-ace to make sure that people know that. And this model can be used for people that are both like asexual or aromantic, and also allosexual or alloromantic. And if you don't know what that means, basically it's just the opposite of asexual and aromantic, so you just feel that attraction. But it can be used for both. So you may be alloromantic and allosexual, and you're just on that spectrum. And for the allo identity, it's literally anything that's just not on the asexual spectrum. So that's it on the SAM model. So if you have more questions about it, please let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.